Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2019 Gibbon Royalty Coronation. I'm Anna Tice, one of the two coordinators for the Gibbon Royalty Program. In addition to myself, the other coordinator that keeps this program going strong is Nikki Sabo. She was unable to be with us this evening, but recruited some excellent help in her place. A big thank you to Steph Thorson, Caitlin Unger, and Johanna Utes for assisting with all the coordinator duties throughout the day. Before we get started, I would like to ask everyone please check their phones and make sure they are on silent. As we begin tonight, I would like to take this opportunity to send out a few thank yous. First, we thank each of you in the audience for coming out and supporting the wonderful young women in this program. We also want to thank the Gibbon Fire and Rescue Department for their support and use of fire trucks, and Jensen Motors of New Ulm for letting us ride in style in your convertibles during parades throughout the year. We thank the Fun Fest Committee for including us in their Winterfest activities, GFW Schools for allowing us to use their facility for coronation this evening, the hair base Audra Forst and Nikki Svingen for their talents in styling the girls' hair for today, Riley Sabo for her talented hand with makeup, and finally to the Winthrop Honor Guard for continuing to support our Royals with scholarships. Now it is time to turn over the mic to our two MCs for the evening. Please welcome Gibbon Princess 1987, Patty Bernick Berkeley, and Miss Gibbon 2017, Caitlin Unger.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Patty Berkeley, and I continue to live in Gibbon. I live north of town with my husband, Chris, and our two sons, and I work as a public health nurse for Sibley County Public Health in Gaylord.
And I am Caitlin Unger, Miss Gibbon 2017. I am currently studying at Ridgewater College in Hutchinson for a degree in elementary education.
Throughout the years, the Gibbon royalty has shared many smiles and miles throughout southern Minnesota. We are proud to introduce to you the two young women that undertook this journey for the past year. Please welcome Shiloh Hilbert.
Shiloh is the daughter of Jennifer and Nate Hilbert. Currently, she is attending South Dakota State University in Brookings, South Dakota, where she is studying architecture. She stays extra busy doing homework and drawing drafts of buildings for her classes. So far, her favorite class has been physics because of the extra challenges that it has presented to her. Because of those challenges and her hard work, she was asked to be a teaching assistant and tutor this coming fall.
Please welcome next the other half of our dynamic Gibbon royalty duo, Jordan Reddick.
Jordan is the daughter of Jeff and Melissa Reddick. She's a senior at GFW High School, where she is involved in student council, FFA, knowledgeable, volleyball, basketball, and softball. If she has any free time, she prefers to be outdoors in any way she can, including car hopping at the country drive-in. Her favorite hobbies would then, of course, also include being outdoors, playing softball and hunting. Jordan plans to continue her education next fall at the University of Wisconsin at Eau Claire to study business.
Thank you, Jordan and Shiloh, for an amazing year. We will now meet the four young women who, throughout the last few months as candidates, have been learning about the community they hope to represent.
Our first candidate is Avery Fredericks, daughter of Alethea and Josh Albert and Troy Fredericks. Her sponsor is J.E. Farms. Avery is a junior at GFW High School, where she is the manager for the volleyball team, a member of SAD, and the pop choir. She loves to spend time with her family and enjoys reading and watching documentaries where she learns new things. Avery's future plans include going to a 4-year college and majoring in psychology.
Hi, my name is Avery Fredericks. My parents are Alethea and Josh Albert and Troy Fredericks. Oh my God, okay, sorry. My sponsor is JE Farms, Gold Country Seed. Oh my God. Gold Country Seed from JE Farms has the best yields around.
Please welcome Emily Burns, daughter of Kurt and Jackie Burns. She is sponsored by Midwest Bank. Emily is a junior at GFW High School, where she is involved in Student Council, National Honor Society, FFA, SAD, and the Prom Committee. Some of her favorite hobbies include photography, scrapbooking, and being outside with her animals. A little known fact about Emily is that she is an avid NASCAR fan and attended the Daytona 500 on one of her family vacations.
Hi, my name is Emily Burns. My parents are Kurt and Jackie, and my brothers are Andrew and Matthew. My sponsor is Midwest Bank, where doers are welcome. I would especially like to thank Grace on her retirement for her dedication to the bank for 50 years.
Our next candidate is Wendy Ruiz, daughter of Raul and Ma Guadalupe Ruiz. Her sponsor is Code 3 Bowling and Party. Wendy is also a junior at GFW High School, where she is involved with the prom committee, yearbook, and is a member of the softball team. She is also a member of SAD, where she serves as president. Wendy loves to write, and through that hobby, she connects with multiple pen pals all over the world. In the future, Wendy hopes to travel to Japan, a place she's always wanted to go.
Hi, my name is Wendy Ruiz. My parents are Ma Guadalupe and Raul Ruiz. My sponsor is Code 3 Bowling Alley, and here for all your entertainment needs, located on Highway 19. For more information, call 507-797-1008.
Last, but certainly not least, please welcome Stephanie Mashuga, daughter of Larry and Liz Mashuga. She is sponsored by Panning Brothers Tractor Parts. Stephanie is a junior at GFW High School, where she is an active member of National Honor Society, FFA, and SAD. She is also a member of the Voltage Dance Team and Varsity Golf Team. Stephanie is a member of her local 4-H chapter, where she has had the privilege of serving in different leadership roles and showcasing her talents, such as sewing. She has been sewing since she can remember and has exhibited some of her projects at the Minnesota State Fair.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Mashuga. My parents are Larry and Liz Mashuga. My sponsor is Panning Brothers Tractor Parts. Panning Brothers buys and sells new and used tractor parts. They are 6 miles northwest of Gibbon, and their website is panningbrothers.com.
Let's have a big round of applause for these 4 outstanding young women. In addition to Caitlin and myself, I see some additional Gibbon royalty alumni joining us. Those of you who are here, please stand and show off that royal wave.
Thank you, ladies, for joining us to see the tradition continue tonight. We also are pleased to have a wonderful sparkle section filled with visiting royalty here with us tonight.
Please stand as we read your town or festival's name.
Aquatenio, Fairfax, Gaylord, Fest. Nate Winthrop.
Let's give a round of applause to all of our visiting royalty.
We also wish to recognize our judges who took on the challenging task of selecting the two ladies who will be crowned this evening. Minneapolis Aquatennial Vice Commodore Gary Schock, Atennial Vice Commodore Casey Gregerson, and COO of Belmont Partners Public Relations, Jen Belmont. We will now end a year's worth of suspense and find out which of these two lovely ladies in red will be recorded as Miss Gibbon and which as Princess for 2018. Jordan and Shiloh, will you please come to the center of the stage? We have here last year's sealed envelopes, and inside is the name of your 2018 Miss Gibbon.
Congratulations, Shiloh Hilbert. It is my honor to introduce to you your 2018 Miss Gibbon, Shiloh Hilbert, and her princess, Jordan Reddick. At this time, we invite Don Adama and Norm Grams of the Winthrop Honor Guard for scholarship presentations.
Good evening. I'm Don Adama. This is Norm Grams. We represent the Winthrop Honor Guard, and which is made up of members of the American Legion and the VFW. We have members in those two organizations all over the country. We also have members here in Gibbon in our Honor Guard. One thing that we all have in common is that we are veterans of one of the branches of the military. We've been partnering with Miss Gibbon Committee for a number of years now, and honored again to be able to present this outgoing royalty with their scholarships. One of the qualifications that they have to do is they have to complete one semester of post-secondary education to be able to receive their check. Tonight we are honored to present the scholarship certificates to Shiloh Hilbert for $500, who has already completed a semester of college, and Jordan Reddick for $250, as she is a senior at the high school. I want to congratulate both of you on completing your reign in the Gibbon royalty, and good luck in the future.
Congratulations, Shiloh Hilbert, on earning the title of Miss Gibbon and receiving a $500 scholarship, and Princess Jordan Reddick for receiving a $250 scholarship. Thank you again for a terrific year.
Thank you to all of the members of the Winthrop Honor Guard for your continued support and generosity towards our program. We now welcome representatives from the Minneapolis Aquatennial to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for having us. My name is Jackie Paul. I'm one of the Minneapolis Aquatennial captains for 2019. I get the pleasure of introducing the crew that we have here today. First of all, we have Aquatennial Princess from the community of Sleepy Eye, Courtney Engholm. And our fearless Commodore, Ann Bailey.
Thank you. Thank you, Gibbon, for including us in your festivities. It is so great to be able to be here this evening. And it is my pleasure and honor to introduce to you this year's Aquatennial Queen of the Lakes from the community of Albertville, Haley Rogers.
Good evening, Gibbon. It is such an honor to be here tonight. I'm so thankful to be a part of your celebration and get to celebrate not only the two ambassadors that have represented Gibbon for the last year, but also these 4 lovely candidates that I've had the chance to talk to and get to know even just for a little bit this evening. Something I think is so special about ambassador programs and growing into representatives for the community is truly how much you hear these young ladies say how much they get involved, which I think is so important. So I leave it with the advice, never stop getting involved, never stop exploring what excites you and try new things. I'm in an intro to poetry class right now at St. Olaf College, which I never thought I would take, but it's turned out to be one of my favorite things. And one of those things that excites me about it is my professor, because she told me on the first day of school, she said, "This might be new to you, and you might not have thought you would ever end up in this classroom, but if it excites you, run with it." So I would say to everyone in this room tonight, find what excites you and run with it. Thank you, Gibbon, for having us here tonight. It's such an honor to represent the Minneapolis Aquatennial. And now it's my honor and pleasure to invite Shiloh up to the stage with me. One of my favorite parts about coming to these celebrations is again honoring the representatives that have served your community so well over the last year. So now it is my honor and privilege to officially invite Shiloh to come as a candidate for this year's Aquatennial with this Queen's Charm. Now Shiloh, this Queen's Charm represents 2 things. First, it represents the relationship that your community of Gibbon has with the Minneapolis Aquatennial, and second, it serves as your official invitation to join us as a candidate for the best days of summer. You're welcome.
Thank you. Now I have I have a great job to do this evening. To open up. I have the honor of bestowing upon volunteers in a community the Honorary Commodores Award, which signifies that your community selected you as somebody to be recognized as an outstanding volunteer. This evening, there's quite a group of you, so I will read this and then I'm going to invite the whole group to come on stage if you're here. So, anyone who's ever spent a few days of summer in Gibbon knows what a staple the Gibbon Reds baseball games have become. Not only is the ball field the physical center of town, it also became the center of our small community. Nearly every weekend from May until August, folks from miles away are drawn to Gibbon by the sound of bats cracking and gloves snapping. Wow, don't we wish it was that way tonight? The thriving atmosphere of friends and neighbors coming together to cheer on their home team, enjoy the outdoors, and maybe a beverage or two really brings the entire town together. But it's not just the sound that draws them in, it's the smells. A burger on a grill, onions frying, oh my Lord, popcorn popping, really drive the fans into the park. Yes, it takes more than just a baseball team to make the atmosphere what it is. There's another team working behind the scenes months before the season begins to ensure everyone in attendance has an enjoyable day at the ballgame. Please join the Minneapolis Aquatennial and the volunteer committee in honoring all the volunteers who make up the Gibbon Reds Baseball Association volunteer group, and make summers in Gibbon a little more delicious and musical. Dave and Barb Panning, Merle Panning, Loretta, come on up to the stage if you're here. Loretta Albrecht, Larry and Liz Mashuga, Larry Mashuga Jr., Brian and Betty Gravy, Al Gravy, Nancy Gugasberg, Tom Clement, Jim Templin, and the trumpeter, Bill Templin. Congratulations to all of you. And then now that you're here, we need one of you to step forward to receive the award. I'm gonna hand that to Courtney. And the medal, the honorary Condors medal. So one of you has to step forward. Thank you again for all that you do for your community.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. There's one more group that we want to recognize. Please welcome Gibbon Fire and Rescue Chief Toby Bruns to the stage.
Yes, you guys are welcome to come up here and join me. So come stand front row, all the firemen, please. I guess I want to start out by saying thank you for having us, letting us be part of this. Wonderful opportunity to express what we go out and do and what we do every day. But most of all that goes into it that I have to say, at home with my girls and my wife, everything we have, is that what people don't see is the backside of the scene, that we need to go home and express our feelings to our families, to the people that are around us. So, first of all, I want to say all the retired firefighters and all the spouses, please stand up, and I would love to give you a round of applause. Thanks for your help, because truly we need it. At times, not every scene goes perfect, or nothing happens perfect. So when we get to go home and we have a shoulder to be on, it's a wonderful feeling. I'll start out with introducing everybody. If you can raise your hand when I read you off. Assistant Chief Ryan Saba, Captain Jason Reddick, Lieutenant Jim Evenson, Training Officer Dan Butner, Training Officer Ryan Panning, Safety Officer Teresa Fisher, Jay Howe, Gary Schimmelfenning, Dana Litzow, Mike Opitz, Neil Helgett, Jason Rickey, Brian Carlson, Anna Tice, James Tice, Ben Anderson, Cassie Anderson, Kyle Schilling, Constance Reddick, Andrea Wertz, Nate Furley, and Adam Stegman. Once again, thanks for having us be part of this, and thanks for the opportunity.
Part of this wonderful community. We're getting closer, folks. At this time, we would like to invite Shiloh and Jordan to share their reflections on this year as Gibbon royalty.
Standing before you tonight for the final time as a representative of this city, I must say I've become a whole new person. From the countless experiences and opportunities this past year serving as Gibbon royalty, it has brought me many new skills and exciting memories. It all began just one short year ago tonight as Shiloh and I had the honor of being chosen to represent Gibbon. Soon after, we jumped right into festivities and continued to be very busy all year long. Throughout the year, we participated in parades, coronations, city events, and I could go on and on. These adventures were filled with laughs, smiles, waves, and lots of pictures. Some of my favorite events this past year was Sparkle Night at the Twins game where we walked on the field, royalty meet and greets from playing games like Catchphrase, and getting to enjoy delicious meals with special ordered Jimmy John's bread, and the mini parades from 100 degrees, drenched in sweat, to rain right up until the actual parade started, and even a blizzard with gusty winds right in our face. All the young kids that always waved, cheered for us, and even made jewelry for us. And the best memory of all was Gibbon Days this past summer. We got to spend time at the park, help out in the concession stand, sit in the dunk tank, eat ice cream, cheer on the Reds, and even dress up in oversized uniforms as I caught the first pitch from Shiloh. These fun memories are just a few from the past year, and there is many more that added to making this year one of the best. This year wouldn't have been so amazing without the help of many people. First, I'd like to thank our coordinators, Nikki and Anna, for organizing all our events, helping us get ready, driving us to each event and in parades, and for always keeping us well fed. Thank you for keeping this program running so smooth. We couldn't do it without you. I'd also like to thank my sponsor, Glazer Law Office, for supporting me since the beginning. Thank you to the Gibbon Fire Department for providing us with various fire trucks and the emergency vehicle to take to parades, for taking along with us in parades and even driving us in parades. Especially to Gary, Ern, and James for braving out the snowstorm and safely getting us to and from the Arla Dazzle Parade. You've added lots of extra fun to the experience. Thank you to the Reds for all the sweet apparel and for letting us be the #1 fan. Next, thank you to my Funkle Ern for being our last-minute coordinator just to walk on target field with us, driving us in mini parades, falling for all our pranks, supporting us along the way, and putting up with all our shenanigans. Thank you to my parents for supporting me all the way, attending every event, and giving me a wave in every parade. Thanks to my sister Lexi for picking up all the good candy during the parades and always telling me when my hair didn't look good and then helping me fix it. A huge thanks to the Sparkle section for all the memories this past year. And you made each moment the best. I'm so glad I got to meet each and every one of you. And I know you'll do great things. You all have a future filled with sparkle. Also, I would like to thank Shiloh for being by my side this whole year, from ice cream after hot parades to braving out the dunk tank with me. We've made so many unforgettable memories together. It wouldn't have been the same without you. I'm so happy I got to know you, and I have to say I never expected making a new best friend from this experience. You have such a bright future ahead of you, and I can't wait to see all the great things you continue to do. Some advice to the girl that I crowned tonight. It is such an honor to represent such a great town. Be sure to enjoy every second of it. The fun with the activities and the people around you. Take advantage of every opportunity, be outgoing, and make lots of new friends. And above all, let your crown stand tall. This past year has been one of the best and it will stay with me forever in my heart. So for the last time in Crown and Gown, I'm Jordan Reddick, Gibbon Royalty 2018.
My turn now. I'd like to just start off by saying thank you for everyone for coming out and supporting us on such an important night for both me and Jordan and these lovely 4 ladies with us up here tonight. From the heat of our first parade to the bitter cold of the last, I wouldn't change a single thing about my experience as royalty. This program has given me confidence in both speaking and being my true self, which I believe is what it's all about. It's given me amazing memories, such as going up to Target Field for Sparkle Night, and being able to walk the field and meet so many different royals from so many different places. Being able to throw the first pitch at Gibbon Days in super baggy uniforms that we were absolutely dying of laughter over, but we soon fell in love with. To the little things that were unplanned, such as getting lost in the cities during Aquatennial Week, looking for an ice cream store. We thankfully found it, and it was definitely worth the struggle. To lastly, our little car talks and jam sessions that were occasionally accompanied by Anna's need for speed. To me, it was these little things and the people I met that would not only make my day, but made my whole year. One of the best feelings is when little kids became so happy to see you and would come running up to you, especially the two little kids, Lucas and Molly, that made me and Jordan these bracelets. It honestly just melted my heart. Now to my thank yous. To my family, thank you guys for coming and supporting me in this and really everything I do since forever. Mom, sorry for not letting you do my hair when I was younger. We really could have used the practice when we were always scrambling last minute on what my hair should look like and not really knowing how to get how we wanted it to look, but pulled off miracles every last second before I had to walk out the door, so thank you. Dad, thank you for being the honorary hairsprayer when Mom was just done with dealing with my hair and how frustrating it was. And also thank you for making me have to share mirror space, because we know how important that is to you. Also thank you for having to make known where you were at every parade, shouting, when I could clearly see you. Thank you. I'd like to thank my sponsor, Code 3 Bowling Alley, for being honestly the best sponsor, always offering to help me and with every little thing here and there. It was always a joy seeing you at events such as parades or business appreciation night uptown. So thank you for always putting a smile on my face. I'll definitely have to come and see you guys more in my spare time. And make sure to strike up a conversation while I'm there. Bowling funds, last year's skit. Still got it. I'd like to thank the fire department for coming along to almost every parade we did. Thank you for being our home base and taking the time to perfect your wave in the parades with us. Now, Nikki, Anna, I'd like to thank you guys. You guys are so incredible, you two are so much more than just coordinators. You're basically second family with all that you do for us. Taking time out of your lives to get things organized and ready means so much and left us completely stress-free and just able to enjoy our time and ourselves. You two are so supporting, encouraging, and amazing role models to follow and learn from that this program wouldn't be the same without you two. You two are the true dynamic duo behind this dynamic duo. So, thank you again so much. Oh, I'm not done with that page. I would like to thank the Sparkle section for coming and joining us tonight. It's a joy to see the familiar faces and the wonderful memories that each and every one of you bring back. I can't wait to see, for those that I just met tonight, how your journey will face and lie. Summer's coming soon, so it might not seem like it with all the snow, but you will soon be back to parade season where you'll be letting your true sparkle shine. So good luck to you all, and have fun. Now Jordan. Right from the beginning, we didn't need the title of Miss Gibbon or Gibbon Princess to know, without a doubt, that we're already two queens from the get-go. I hope you carry on with that confidence as you go on to do great and amazing things as you soon move on to college and just start the next chapter of your life. Now girls, this applies to you as well. You are all beautiful, strong, and confident young women who I see going on to do amazing things. Even if not crowned, take this opportunity and experience and grow from it, and understand the importance of putting yourself out there and being your true self as you do so. Now to the ones crowned tonight. Get ready for an amazing year that's going to go by in a blink of an eye. They always say time flies when you're having so much fun, so make sure to stop and soak it all in every now and then. I'm just going to give you a few words of wisdom. First, bobby pins will become your best friend when it comes to securing your crown and hair. Second, you will find bobby pins everywhere, that sometimes it doesn't even make sense. Next, remember to always duck when getting into a car. Jordan, you learned that today as well. It will soon become muscle memory when you are in a rush or you're just, the crown's new, like tonight, you'll forget. But lastly, remember to have fun. This is your year. And now, mine and Jordan's year is coming to its final hour. This has been one crazy ride with one amazing program that I was blessed to have been a part of. So thank you again, Nikki, Anna, Jordan, everyone, for all the great memories that I'll never forget. So without further ado, for the last time in crown and gown, I am Shyla Hilbert, your 2018 Gibbon Royalty.
That was wonderful. Thank you, ladies, for representing Gibbon so well. And finally, what we've all been waiting for. We will be continuing our tradition of crowning 2 new royals who will spend the year serving as equal representatives of Gibbon. The sealed envelope containing the name of who will be recorded as Miss Gibbon 2019 will remain sealed until next year when their reign is complete. So I guess you'll have to join us again next year to find out how this story ends.
Candidates, will you please come to the center of the stage? It is time. Jordan and Shiloh, will you please do the honors?
We are crowning the royalty in no particular order. The first member of the 2019 Gibbon Royalty is Emily Burns.
The second member of the 2019 Gibbon Royalty is Congratulations to your 2019 Gibbon Royalty, Stephanie and Emily. Thank you again, everyone, for coming out and supporting these wonderful young ladies. Thank you to the Gibbon Fire Department for your continued support. Thank you to the Fun Fest Committee for continuing to include us in your Winterfest activities. Please make sure to join in the Sunday fun at the Gibbon Sportsman's Club tomorrow for Winterfest 2019. And finally, feel free to come on stage to congratulate and take pictures with our newly crowned Gibbon royalty. Please allow the local newspapers, visiting royalty, and families to get their photo opportunities in first. Thank you, and we will see you in July for FunFest 2019.